Hello and welcome to another live Raggies Advent Calendar. So, what day are we today? Have I put the right date down? Yeah, yesterday's date. So yeah, a lot of people won't even know I'm doing this. So I've had no time to schedule it or anything like that. I didn't realise what time we were getting back. I had to go out. So I'm looking for day 4. With bloody hell's day 4 on there? Oh, it's it right at the top. So I'll see if anything goes out. If nothing goes out, I'll just do the beer review as it is. So I'm going to reach in, grab number 4, and pray to God it's in the right. These bloody boxes, you have to leave it handy. Hey, up, it's not there. Okay. So, good evening, everyone. And I'm at home, and yeah. Found my way home yesterday, finally, you know. It is cool in here, yeah. I haven't put the heater on, to be fair, so I've got my warm winter clothes on. So, good evening, John, Claire, Nagan, Christopher. No, it's day 4. There's a reason why it's day 4. So, yesterday I went out drinking over to Sutton in Ashfield for the Fire Rock 4th birthday party. And I left it at 5 o'clock. I had plenty of booze, mind you, and I was on my way, but I was certainly not steaming. Got on the bus. Well, I went out. And I only remember leaving the door of the Fire Rock Brewing Company. I don't remember getting the bus, but I used the ticket, so I obviously did get the bus. And all I can remember of is walking around Nottingham, and my wife rang me and says, "Where were you?" Says, I don't know. Basically, I fell asleep on the bus from all accounts. And obviously, then I can't remember what happened. So yeah, I got a bit of a bollocking last night, as you do. You know, these things happen. And which is all good today, mind. Otherwise, we won't be doing beer reviews today. So this is yesterday's beer review. None of it really matters because I think the beers have all moved around in the box. So it's all good fun. So, from S43 Brewery, brown paper bag Oatmeal Stout. Not had this one before. 3 S43s now in 4 days. Started drinking at 12 o'clock. Stopped at 5, but we drank some amazing beers. There are some hilarious beer reviews coming. I've watched a couple of them back, and yeah. There's somewhere I'm steaming, and we're all a bit, well, 3 of us are steaming, half steaming, but yeah, there's going to be some funny beer reviews, especially when I'm telling the band fucking short because I'm trying to do a beer review. But there you go. So yeah, never had this before, don't know what it is. Have you heard the news about Wild Beer Company? They've gone into administration. Twisted Wheel have gone. Scary times. Good evening, Mr. Bramall. I've got your beer, mate. Yeah, it's been a crazy busy weekend. I've been boozing all weekend, falling to sleep on buses, don't know where you are, and walking around town. Missed the England match, fell asleep, didn't I? So missed the bloody England match. So I'm going to watch it tonight. I kind of know what the score is, though, so it does take it out of you. So it doesn't really say anything about this beer, albeit hops are Columbus, malt is pale, Munich, flaked oats, malted oats, caramel, flake barley, chocolate roasted barley. Yeast is English ale number 7. I've not seen that one before. Different. Today, wild beer. And we're only at the start of winter. I tell you what, you fear for a lot of breweries this winter. It's going to be a scary winter. Now, this is about the only blooming glass that I've got clean in the shed. Good evening, Thomas. So, yeah, it's a Jim Beam glass. Yeah, I was steaming yesterday, Greg. And welcome. Yeah, I kind of fell asleep on a bus and missed my stop. Ended up in Nottingham city centre. And then I didn't know where I was. And that's scary, that is. You know, when you wake up and you're like, whoa, where am I? And the wife's rang me and I says, I can't get a bus. And obviously I'm in the city centre, so you can get lots of buses. I got home eventually. Yeah, it took me 2.5 hours to get home, mind, instead of about an hour and a quarter. So, yeah. And I missed the England match. Hey, never am I doing 2 days of boozing on a row again. Good evening. I said good evening, Max, didn't I? Yeah. So lovely looking pour on this. It looks neon black with a light tannered pour. Yeah. She wasn't very happy last night with me, mind. But yeah, she's good. Good evening, Paul. Yeah. So Saturday we did 7 beer reviews. That I can remember at least. Yesterday, 11 beer reviews in the pub. No wonder I was steaming. And 2 lives tonight. Yeah, I'm doing a live now, and then I'm going up the loft to get the Christmas decks down, and then I'm going to come back on probably about 8 o'clock-ish and do another live while the football's on, or wait a bit later. Depends when how long it takes me to get the loft done. The wife, we've got the joiner here today, and he's actually nearly got the kitchen done. So the BMW's nearly ready. The engine's in. My car's in tomorrow to get it fixed. It seems like all the stress is starting to subside. Been a bloody stressful few weeks. It's like, there's only so much shite you can take. And so anyway, lovely roasty, toasty aromas on this. Drank some amazing beers yesterday, mind. Oh, my God. Yeah, there were some absolute stunners. Yeah, I spent 40 blooming quid. Oh, room temperature, that would be awesome. Mr. Fallon inflatable daffodil. Good to see you back home, mater, Dave. Thank you massively for coming to see us the other day. Do you know something? I looked and I thought, sure, that's Dave. And obviously then, once the daffodil came out and the blue monkey, I knew straight away. But wasn't that some pub? Wow. I've got to put it as one of my best days drinking that I've had. We drank all day. We had a flipping good laugh. We had plenty of chips. When he came back with that box of bloody chips and pie, all for free. I paid 4 quid for my bugger. All about timing. And then meeting the brewers, meeting Dungeon Home Brews, it was and the whole place, it was flipping brilliant. You couldn't have asked for a better atmosphere in a pub. Everyone drinking beer, no idiots. Wow. Literally 100 people in there. Fucking hell, brilliant place. Good evening, Mark. No, actually, I woke up at 3 o'clock and I thought, what day is it? And I'm like, is it Sunday or is it Monday? And I'm like, shit, it's Monday. So I had to put my phone on charge. And I'm lying there, couldn't get back to sleep, lying there thinking, oh, my phone, my other phone. Reached up, found my other phone. And then I'm lying there a bit longer, thought, oh, my wallet. Got out of bed, found my wallet. And then I'm at 3:30 in the morning. I'm looking, make sure there's money in the wallet and my card. So, yeah. But yeah, I've been... the normal stressors today, to be fair, and we've decided that the dog is going to have to go to sleep this Friday, so that's not good. Good evening, Brett. How are you, mate? Are you back off holiday? I know you've been on holiday. Was it a great holiday as well? Did you enjoy yourself, mate? Got a bollocking, but not really a red card. No. I mean, my son told midwife that you knew he was going to come back drunk. The bit she didn't like is the bit where I'm in the city centre, because she thought I'd gone boozing. Well, I didn't go boozing. I just fell asleep on the bloody bus. Why have buses too warm? That's all I can say. I'm a gardener. As soon as I get in the warm, gone. Fucking hell. If I'd have had the video on last night, if I'd have had somebody videoing me, they'd have been like, what is this bloke doing? Yeah, I love drinking, and I love drinking to a certain stage. What I don't like is, one, not knowing what you've done, not knowing how you've got home, and that lost time scares the life out of me, because you don't know what you've done. And that's when you can fall down or, you know, scary times. But I had some amazing beers yesterday. It was a fantastic day, to be fair. 2 beers before. Oliver's mint, lovely. Oh, good to see your daughter liked it. Yeah, sometimes, mate, it does you the world of good to get away on holiday and enjoy. Went to the Crafty One for a few and got smashed. I ended up talking to a woman who was a man. Strange. Yes. With really long fingernail things. Yeah, because if that's the same one, she was in he or she, whatever, was in the Burnt Pig. And I seen this. I looked at it, I thought, sure, that's a bloke dressed as a woman. And yeah, thought it was. And I kind of sideswiped. I thought, can get me away from that. You didn't try and feel for it, did you? Jesus, hey. Could have been a bit dicey. Hey, start trying to chat her up, and next minute you reach down and get more than you bargained for. Burnt Pig's amazing, but if you ever come to Nottingham, well, it's in Derby actually, it's in Ilkeston, but it is, you know, there's some places you go in and you look around and you think, wow, I'm a beer lover's paradise. You're home, you know, great cask beer, great people, good fire, and yeah, it was amazing. I did that in Leeds last Sunday. Yeah, let's put that up. That's funny. Yeah. Oh, hey, oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, doesn't that happen to all of us? Hey, it's scary though. It really is. Yeah, I didn't eat anything yesterday as well, and that was the downer. Didn't have no breakfast beforehand. We were busy moving stuff around and getting it ready for the joiner today. Only been to Derby for Bloodstock open air. Ah, rightio. So yeah, going down really well. I'm going to knock off about the half-hour mark because I've told the wife, and I don't want to stretch the owed red cards too far. Going to Edinburgh next week. Going to go to the Vault City bars. Oh, fair play, mate. Reviews at the bars. Shorts. You know the shorts. The shorts are brilliant for your channel. Do shorts of the bars itself, outside the bar, in the bar. You don't get no revenue, but I don't know if you're even at that stage yet. But it will. You know, it's good. Raggy's adventures around Nottingham, I know. Fucking hell. I've done that many times where I'm driving and I'm like, fucking hell, where am I here? Scary, isn't it? Me and Vicky went to a restaurant. Oh, wait up. Missed that. Oh. Sometimes you can't scroll up with this bloody computer. Bet we look well. Always check Facebook next day after a session in case I've said something which I found funny and realised next it probably wasn't the best fit. Yeah. Well, this is why I check my beer reviews, because I've got this inclination to pull my phone out and do a beer review. So if I've done it wrong, it's going to be on the beer review. And thankfully, I was just pissed and slagging off the singer in the background, which you'll see when I release them. I'll put #drunk-review on so that people can see. And yeah, some of the I'm having to talk really loud as well because of fucking noise in the background. Although talking loud worked because you could hear me crystal clear on the reviews. So that was good. You know, good evening, Mr. Burn Buildings. Yeah. Social media is deadly. Last thing you want to do is start slagging your boss off on or your company off on social media. And then you wake up next morning and you bobbed it. Yeah. Steaming on the live. Yeah. Yeah, I was. Yeah. I did some more beer reviews after the live, I know. Yeah. And they were even worse. Yeah. Yeah. There's 11. I did 12 beer reviews yesterday in total. So I did a live and 11 beer reviews. Fucking crazy. Yes, mate. Yeah, he got his beer. Yeah. I think I may have left one of the Dungeon Homebrew bought me 2 beers, but I reckon I've left one in the pub. Unless we drank it and I can't remember. We actually reviewed one of theirs in the pub. So that review's coming up. I did a Vault City review, Vocation. So there's some good reviews on the channel, really. Yeah. We'll have to sort out a night. Maybe not tonight, because I'm not really putting the Christmas decks up, but sort out a night to do them beers. Don't get pissed next Saturday when we play the Fat Frogs. Yeah, I know. I'm out Thursday night as well. So I'm out at a barrel aged tasting on Thursday night. Need to have some food beforehand. Yeah, I learnt my lesson. Stop fucking going out boozing without food in you. Yeah. So AU vodkas. I'm sure I've done some Australian vodkas before. It's getting older them. Getting older spirits. It's not so easy. So anyway, this beer. It's quite a nice aroma on this. And Brett and Greg, have you heard the news about Wild Beer, Twisted Wheel? And that's to join S43, Skinner's. It's getting scary, these breweries closing. And we're not even in the full midst of winter yet. We're only actually started winter. These bloody electric and gas charges are killing businesses. I mean, maybe the thing to do is to run the business into the ground. Maybe use as much as you can, sell as much as you can, and then give it up as a job before you pay the bills. I foresee a lot of businesses going down the pan this year. It's going to be a scary winter. The last thing you want to see is your favourite brewery going under. You know, absolutely scary times. Yeah, their beers are now being brewed by VAUX, as far as I know. I might be wrong. I mean, Wild Beer are the ones who made Ninkasi, and not my favourite beer, to be fair. But you know, it's still sad. Still really sad to see the demise. So here's the beer I'm reviewing today. I will put it up. There we go. Brown paper bag. Yes, that was nearly me last night. Lovely roasty, toasty aroma on this. Black pour, light tan head on this. Easy going. 7.1. I've got to climb up the flipping ladder into the loft. I didn't realise it was 7.1. Oh well. Luckily, I hadn't drank since 5 o'clock yesterday, so I'm all good. I had over 24 hours off the beer, so all good. Ooh, litre of whiskey left in the barrel. These things happen, you know. I would have left the whiskey in the barrel and done a brew and put the brew into the barrel with the whiskey. Ooh. We want 3 whiskey barrels for next year as well. Although I'd like some small whiskey barrels. You know, they're like the 40-pint ones to put my beer in. Don't want the ones that hold 80 and 100 and all that. Millionaires, man. Mrs. favourite beer by him. And one stout she favoured over Foster's. Ex-Foster's drinker. I think we've all been down the old Foster's route at some stage, haven't we, in our lives? Yeah, at one stage at least. So it's tasting really well. 3 out of 4 S43 beers at the moment. I know that Low Cost had 12 S43 beers, so I presume I'm going to get a lot of S43. It is what it is, you know. You get what you're given in a lot of cases, but hey, it's a nice looking beer. Obviously, never had S43 before, so looks like I'll be doing a lot of S43 Brewery beers this year. Go to a distillery, look around. Only problem is, I'm in Nottingham. No distilleries around where I am. Although I might chat to some of the breweries and see if any of them are getting rid of their barrels. I'm mates with a lot of breweries, so I might put it on my Facebook tonight and do that. Still enjoy an ice cold Foster's in the sun. But my book next morning, not so many noises. Yeah, I get that from homebrew. Watch, it's not a litre of piss in the bottom of the barrel. Yeah, there is that, isn't there? Looks like my son's just walked home. Gridlock in Nottingham tonight. The roads are rammed. We had a right job getting home. Fucking stupid. It seems like everybody's leaving the city at the same time. And when it rains, everybody's on the road. You think they keep off, wouldn't you? Or wait till after the rush hour. Stupid. So, it's a nice beer, this is. I'm certainly feeling that 7%. Not really the beer I wanted. I'd have gone for a 4%, but hey, it is what it is. I do like low cost. Sometimes with low cost, I find that when it gets a new delivery in, that's a great time to go to the brewery. To buy off his page. It's such a hard position for the bars. We're all suffering from the cost of living. And as beer lovers, we want to support as many locals. And yeah, matey, I'm in the same predicament. Normally, I've got a rammed. I mean, the beer wall, there's quite a few on the beer wall. But usually at this time of the year, I'd have a load extras to go on. And I've just got literally, we're going out a few times before Christmas because we need to get out. You know, we've been so stressed. See you later, Mark. And thanks for coming. And yeah, we've been so stressed. And money, you know, we're paying out for one car to have the clutch, the timing chain. We're paying out for a new freezer, a new bloody microwave. My car's gone in today for work, for the MOT work, and it's like, God, I'm asking, how many times can you get kicked? But it's starting to come to fruition now, so you know it's starting to pan out. Hopefully, wild beer coat will be sourdough. Rightio, brewed a beer with sourdough yeast was bloody good. Let's see if we see it. Let's see if someone like Low Cost Beer takes their beer off their hands, because obviously somebody like Wild Beer will have pallets. I wouldn't be surprised if they have pallets of beer waiting to be sold, cans and all that. And the likes of these companies, Low Cost Beer, do that. They buy stuff that need, you know, from bankrupt stock. So it's sad. It really is sad. Home bargains, yeah, exactly. These companies will go on that. I mean, you know, Wild Beer's all its fermenters and all that, it's all sellable, you know, and it's as sad as it is, somebody will buy it and probably start a new brewery, or somebody might come in, take that brewery over. You do wonder with breweries, and this is something we were saying at Fire Rock yesterday. Their pub was rammed, and like the Burnt Pig the day before, their pub was rammed. And pubs that are modern thinking, lots of stuff on the bar, music, they're the pubs that are bringing the punters in, spending the money. It's the pubs that have got a shit beer selection and maybe shit food or no food that are really struggling, because they're the old-fashioned pubs. They're really old-fashioned. And they're the pubs. The Green King, I think some of their pubs will close. Wouldn't mind seeing Sleeping Lemons. You know, they're going to appear somewhere, aren't they? Yeah. Adam, Mr. Merseybears, good evening. It's really sad, isn't it, mate? It's really sad and quite worrying as well. I know local breweries that are a bit concerned about the winter. Castle Rock, for one, they're concerned about this winter. You know, it's going to be a long, hard winter. It's all right when you can turn the heating off and it's just the electrics you're using. It's not so bad. You're not paying a double whammy. But when it's both the electrics, you know, a pub that's got a wood burner, I think you're right, Adam. I do. I have a really fear for all the good uns. Good evening, Paul. You slipped in there. Didn't see your name there. Back from the dentist, I had to pick up a snide of ice, a Tapo one on the way back. Small things in life do make a difference. A good beer can brighten your day, you know, as long as you don't get too pissed, fall asleep on a bus, end up in Nottingham, not knowing where you are, walking around for a bus, even pissed out your face, got the money to get on the bus, and you can't fucking see a bus. Yeah, I suppose Green King do. But Weatherspoons, they're on about closing some pubs. Brewdog, there's been snifters that they're closing some pubs. So whether the internet's right or wrong, I don't know. You know, because you can't believe everything you hear on the internet unless it's visible in real life. You know, the pub's closed. Around me in Nottingham, I've not seen any new pub closures yet. Yeah, at least I didn't. I thought you'd gone. Yeah, I didn't end up in Derby, thank God. Could have been fucking bad, that could have been. So, yeah, really enjoying this. Oh, the can's gone, thank God. Not really the ABV I wanted when I go start climbing ladders and going in the loft. But hey ho, you know, it's number 4. I'll come back later on for half an hour with number 5, and then we're back on terms then. Like I said earlier, I've got a shitload of reviews coming over the channel. There's literally 17 reviews now in the back pocket to come on over the next couple of weeks. I'll stagger them because no one wants to watch. The reviews from different breweries is all good. Looking forward to Polish Ale and pierogies tomorrow. Oh, you're going out? Yeah. I remember you saying. Yeah, Spoons do close pubs sporadically, but they're always opening new ones. Yeah, I bet they don't this winter. Brewdog Bournemouth saved my arse last Saturday. They had 2 big boy impies on. I had a third of each in the takeout for a pre-gig. I had a bit fair play. Yeah, I had some amazing impies yesterday. 3 absolute class impies. Yeah, prices of beer is going to be interesting. People being able to go. I mean, for me, when I look at the big pubs, and let's get on the chatting thing. But when I look at the big pubs this winter, pubs that are selling food that's pretty cheap, already closing 14 pubs. I did read that. Yeah, pubs that are selling good food where it's reasonably cheap, and people. You're going to get to the stage where it's cheaper to go to the pub because they're the ones doing all the electric and gas. Go there, get your food, go home. And I can see it being cheaper to go to the pub than cooking it at fucking home at this stage. Christmas Day is going to be hilarious. In our house, malt has shot up in price. Yeah, everything has, hasn't it? Butter that my wife uses, 50%, it's gone up. 50 bloody %. Ridiculous. Caster sugar, 35%. Icing sugar, around about 50%. And she needs to put her prices up. Otherwise, she's going to be making cakes for people. And we're paying for the cakes. And the fucking electric. Pardon my French. Yes, didn't know I could speak French, did you? Parlez-vous français? But yeah, lovely, smooth-looking beer. Would like to have had it room temperature. Hey-ho, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, cask is going to be interesting. In some pubs, I can see them not having any cask and going down the keg route. May start to do party guile brewing like it was traditionally. What's that then, mate? What is party? There you go. You learn something every new. What do you mean by party guile brewing? I'll put it up so that people can read it as well. It's quite interesting, that. For my Raggy's Beer Festival, for my wedding, I do want to get bag in a box from breweries. And I'm thinking, if I can talk to certain breweries and say to them, can you do, you know, yesterday I was at Fire Rock, and they basically pour it straight from the cask, straight from the tap into a bag in box. And I thought, that's fucking great, you know. For the Raggies Beer Festival. I'm all good with that. Far too much comp as opposite side of town is one. All keg. Competition, yeah, all keg. High ABV beer, then reuse the malt for a lower ABV beer. Ah. I'll tell you what, you've got to do whatever you do to survive, haven't you? You've got to do whatever you can second mash in, right? Yeah. Breweries are going to have to do whatever they can to survive. So I'll do the review element of this because I really have to knock off and come back a bit later, around about 8 o'clock, I reckon. So means I haven't really watched any football this World Cup anyway. I'll start watching the quarterfinals when it gets really juicy. Yeah, lovely black pour on this, light tan head, malty, chocolatey. Smooth chocolate malt. Have you got more of that for a live review? If we do it at the weekend, Saturday's best. I'm actually going out drinking on Saturday evening. I'm out Thursday, boozing, barrel age testing, and I'm out Saturday afternoon. No, good. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll sort it out. And on StreamYard, I've never done StreamYard and invited people in. So Liam finishes on Saturday as well. So round about 6 o'clock, if I'm home, I might bang a StreamYard on, send you the link if you want to, and come and do a live. And we'll see how it pans. We'll see if this internet can take it. That'll be interesting. If the internet can take it, then that's bloody amazing. Anyway, really enjoyable beer from S43 Brewery. It's their brown paper bag, 7.1% Oatmeal Stout, and yeah, tasting amazing. What a bloody beer that is. For me, a good 4.4 out of 5. Yeah, really enjoyable from these guys. Brown paper bag. Sounds a bit dodgy, man. Brown paper bag, but hey ho, dodginess all the way around. Right, gotta run. Thank you everyone for dropping in. There will be another live review later. It's got to happen. But for now, I'm up the loft, trying not to break my fucking neck, and I'm on the lookout for Christmas stuff. See you later. Thank you all. Cheers. And there we go. Well, I think that's it. I've clicked end broadcast, but yeah, didn't fucking seem to have done it. Are you going or what? There we go.